Back at you with the Rap Corner. I'm Laura G.
And I'm Stephanie.
And I'm super excited because today we're going to hear a little bit in detail for those of you that don't know who Stephanie is. Stephanie Mackintosh-Garcia. She is one of our local leaders. She is a presidential future Black Diamond, and it is so awesome to to be able to really just hear from part of their journey and have that feed our soul and feed our mindset towards what we're encountering. And so, you know, Stephanie, I personally have had the pleasure of being live and hearing your story many times and different versions of it. But a lot of our audience are brand new distributors. They probably just signed up. And so would you just kind of go off and tell us a little bit about some pivotal moments or a moment and where that has brought you today in your business?
Absolutely. I want to share a piece of my story that comes from a place where I think a lot of people are. And that's, you know, your 9-to-5 job. And that's okay. Do not get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with the traditional 9-to-5, okay? But I knew from a very young age that that wasn't me. Mm-hmm. But I also knew that I didn't want to be someone that depended on their significant other to take care of them. Mm. I knew that I wanted more, but I just didn't know how to get to that point. And so I had a very, just a very deep moment one day, and I thought I had it all. I truly did. I started working for this company when I was 17 years old, and I really worked my way up. I mean, I started where I was filing paperwork. It went from that to getting licensed to be an agent in the office. I worked for a family-owned insurance agency, and I had my own office. I had a corner office with a door. I always say with a door because like people think like, oh, you had an office. It was like a cubicle. No, I had an office with a door and a window.
That's legitimate.
Right? Mm-hmm. And I just thought, wow, like I've hit the top. And then I was just thinking like to myself one day at my desk, I literally sat in my chair and it was like I had my dream board in front of me. I had a desk that had photos of my family and vacations that I had been on or places that I had been that were fun. And I just thought sitting back in my chair, I spend more time here than I do with them. And I knew that it just wasn't for me, but I knew I had to make this change. Change had to happen in order for my life to change. Mm. And so this moment in my chair when I sat, I just remember thinking to myself, I have to make that change. Like, it was like change had to happen. And my boss walked in, and he was showing me something behind my computer, and I said, hey, Mark, I'm not coming back after the new year.
Wow.
And it was like mid-December, and I was like, made that decision. And he was like blown away in his tracks. And they did not understand why I was quitting, because it wasn't like I was going to another insurance office. It wasn't like I was going somewhere else. They were just like, what is she doing? Like, she just bought a house. Like, she needs our job, you know? Like, she needs this. And I just didn't, because I knew that I was I had hit the glass top. Mm. I had hit it. Because I was not a part of that family, and I was never going to run that place. Mm. It was owned by the parents, the sons ran it, and I was an employee.
Always.
That's it. Mm. And so I walked away from that job after nearly 10 years, and, you know, they thought I was crazy. And when I left that job on my last day, the owners gave me a plant. They gave me a plant that was, it was a $10 plant from Ralph's, and the reason I know that is because they left the tag on it. Ooh. And I remember I went home with that plant, and I watered that plant daily. I just watered it. And as that plant grew, I grew personally as a person. That's what happened, because I knew that I didn't want to go back to that rat race, but I knew that I had to grow personally, and I didn't even know that I was going to be in this crazy rap thing, because this wasn't even in existence to me. I didn't know about the rap when I quit this job. And I just want you all to know that if you're in that moment right now where you're going like, I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired, I'm tired of traffic, I'm tired of not being home with my kids, I'm tired of having to ask when I can take lunch, when I can take days off, you guys, you have a choice. Mm. And it's not the big choices in life, it's all the small ones that we make that led to that decision I made.
Wow.
Yeah. And so here I am, five years, you know, into my business now. And, you know, I still have people that think I'm crazy, but they just don't know. They don't understand what it is I do, and that's okay because this is not for every single person in the world. But you know what? I'm glad it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was, it wouldn't be as lucrative.
Mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't be able to make the amount of money that you're able to in this business. And regardless of your age, your race, your sex, your religion, it doesn't matter. It's open to everyone. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love what I do. I truly love it. My passion is people.
Nice. And you didn't have to prove anything to anybody, which is probably why you don't make a big deal about those naysayers or those people that still to this day, almost the top of our company, I mean, she's like right there working her way up and will still have something negative to say. So that goes to show you, it doesn't matter if you're at the very top making $500,000 a year plus as an ambassador or Black Diamond or beyond, you're still going to have those people. So if you get them in the very beginning, know that they'll be there forever.
Yeah.
Might be a different person, but can you imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned, you just learn. Like, you know what? You grow some thick skin and you be okay with what people's opinion doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's really what's in your own. It's what's in between here that will keep you from doing what you need to do. And knock it off.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Just do it because no one else is going to do it for you.
That's right. You buy their opinion, you buy their lifestyle. So make sure you like their lifestyle before, you know, like Stephanie's opinion to me would matter because guess what? She has a lifestyle that I admire. So there might be something valid in what she has to say. Always think about that.
I like it. All right. You ready to go jump in the jacuzzi?
Woo!
All right. That's it for the wrap corner.
All right. Catch you guys later.